Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tyson here. We're gonna go convert this JBS manure spreader. Once again, we're gonna do, as I say, cold and dark. I guess just right from the beginning. I don't know. That's probably not the correct term. I guess that's more of a flight sim term. Either way, first thing, I'm gonna change the folder name here.
Hey, the first thing you need to do is you need to close your Discord thing, remember?
Oh yeah, that's probably why it's lagging. Good call. Then go in here to the mod desk, change this to 62. I got to get rolling on this because only have a short amount of time. I got till 9 p.m. Eastern time before I have to get out of here. Turbo FS. I do not know where my face cam went. I have a head tracking thing, but it only picks up IR light. Hey Cody, my FS22 is running great.
What are you in trouble for that you gotta leave at night?
Oh, I gotta go to Walmart. Hey, the Dub Farmer, how's it going, man? It's been a while. Wait, what mod desk is this? Why do I have two of these? Oh, this one doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so we've updated the mod desk, and that's the easy part so far. Come over here, open this in the editor, and immediately save it, because that's going to. Yeah, I know they're not open 24 hours here though. That's the thing. So she wants.
Seriously?
Yeah, they never were, from what I understand.
You mean they're back open 24 hours?
No, they never were here. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm in the States. I don't go enough to keep up with it.
They used to be, I think.
Most
So,
of them.
okay, I thought they all were in the U.S., but I've honestly never been down there. So what I did there with the i3D was I just opened it and moved the camera a little bit. Oh, that messed up. I messed up. That was not a good move.
New record.
New record. That's a new record for messing stuff up. All right, let's just go ahead and find the let's go open up the FS19 version again, and that's a new record. That is by far. Just replace those. We will see what it did was it deleted these, eh? So we got to go pull these files out, then open it and save it.
Oh lord, I just saw what you just sent me. 3 meter. Oh.
So I want my FS19 data, vehicles, vent. Chain diffuse, normal, and spec. And I believe those three are all I need. And then I'm going to open this up again. And just change this file path. So basically they're not going into a textures folder this time, so we just need the file name. Hey, Cabe already did the Artex. I just got to finish it for him. Alright, so there's that. Now this time when I load it up, it won't delete all that stuff on me. What John Deere mods did Appalachia's Modding make after he stopped making public mods? That's a great question. I don't remember all of them. I don't know if there were any John Deere ones. I think it was mostly New Holland stuff. All hay, a lot of hay and forage stuff. Alright, so that's all solved. So now we're gonna start the game. Actually, no, there's gonna be a few. I'm actually gonna solve a few things right now while we're right here. Just clear out some of these errors that I know we're just gonna complain about. So this schema overlay, this can all just disappear. We're gonna grab the implement one, which I can grab from this MDS grapple. And then there's a few other things I can do here that get rid of the hydraulic sounds, because these no longer work the same way. One thing I will have to add is the closing of the gate sounds, so I will have to figure out how those work. See right here, these sounds here. I'm actually gonna leave that in there and see what error it gives me. And then the AI stuff's got to change. I think that's really about it for stuff that I can remember off the top of my head. We're going to start the game now. Take a look at this thing. Hey, Bruce. Hey, I'm glad to have you here, man. Hey, the Dub Farmer. Yeah, what time is it there? It's got to be, is it 1 a.m. or probably it's either midnight or 1 a.m. there, eh? Hey, RB Farms, how's it going? That looks like oh, it's 12:01. Okay, so yeah, I was close. Hey Taz, I'm doing good. How are you, man? Hey, Countryside Farming. That John Deere 5400 forage harvester Scott Davis had modeled up. It would probably be a pain to in-game it. Last time he sent one of my buddies a model to in-game, it was a disaster. It was nothing was separate. Everything was separated actually. Every little nut and bolt was its own piece, and all that has to be joined together for efficiency in the editor. And it was just made by it was modeled by somebody who had no intention to in-game it. They didn't have the knowledge, if that makes sense. I think I don't know how to explain it, but basically, when you make something, if you know how to in-game it, you kind of model it in a different way, if that makes sense. Am I converting anything else tonight? No. After this is done, I gotta hit the road. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna try and get this done as fast as possible. But I might
So
not
you
even
can
get it
spend
done.
3 hours at Walmart.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's all of our errors. All right. These are pretty easy errors. So what we got here are. So first of all, fill unit. I should have known that one. I should have fixed that. Same with the collision bit mask. Set that to 21. That's done in the editor. All this wheel stuff is literally just adding tires to the file name. And then these light things is just renaming stuff. And then the foldable configurations, again, is just they just expanded how the foldable config is. So we'll scroll back to the top here, start with these wheels. So what we're going to do here is where it says wheels / trailer board, we're just going to add the word tires /. Come down, and do it there. Do it there, and then we're going to do it here again. Just do it to all these tires. Now we're going to search for fill unit. Hey Braden, how's it going? Hey Kiwi, how's it going? I don't know what my plans are for the 7010 series Zane, but I know a lot of people are going to be interested in editing those up now that Giants has given us a default one. But I know there's a few of us that are interested in working on it, but I don't know what their plans are so far yet. Then we're going to change this here to shop, capital D display, capital U on unit. That fixes that error. And we're going to change this to cubic meter, all in caps. And then we're going to, let's do the foldable. Which I might be able to grab from this thing. Nope. Let's find something in the game that folds so I remember how to bring it over. Or just custom extractor. Where to go? It's a good reference. I just set this up the other night. Gotta remember where it went. Here it is. Alright, so all you do for foldable now is just take this whole stack of stuff here and just put your numbers into it. It's just easier this way. See how they've expanded it? See how there's a lot more extra headers and footers? I guess the correct terms are. So the animation name is open backdoor, speed scale is 1, and we're just going to throw this under the folding parts section here. Delete that, done. Rename those lights by opening the log. And the log is...
Hey, I'll be back. I'm going to go get some.
Alright. Alright, so we're going to get rid of these and replace them with these. So rear LED oval, rear light oval LED orange 01 becomes rear light 23 orange. So we're going to use the replace all command to do this. Do it like that. Pull this up. Do replace all. There's only 2 instances. And then there is a red version as well. So we're just going to change the word orange to red and just make sure that's also 01. Yep. We're gonna do that. Save that. We're gonna open it in the Giants editor again, and we're going to fix the. I just realized I'm still watching that. Okay, there we go. Hey, thanks, Bruce. Just I don't know where I learned to do it so fast. Just kind of caught on to me. What are my computer specs? I can actually show you real quick here. So I'm running Windows 10 Home. Waiting for it. This thing's out of date, so it's gonna take a bit. I've got an AMD Ryzen 5. It's showing the Fahrenheit temperature, but showing degrees Celsius, so it's a little confused and thinks it's cooking, but it's actually running at 96 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's why it's in red, so just ignore that. 32 gigabytes of RAM at 1496 megahertz. We got a Asus Prime B450M motherboard, 3 monitors, and RX 5700 XT, and here's all my storage devices. If you just want to read those, I'll leave it up for a second. I'm not going to read them off. And then we'll get back to the mod here.
How many total terabytes can your computer hold?
Including all external storage. Let me add this up for you. So you got 4 terabytes in the network attached storage. You got a 1 terabyte, 1.5 terabytes on the external, and then internal we've got 1 terabyte, 0.5 terabyte, 1 terabyte, and I think, oh yeah, one more 1 terabyte, 9 terabytes.
Holy shit! I think my 3 terabyte is a lot.
Dude, when I got into playing Farm Sim, I had a 120 gigabyte hard drive back in Farm Sim 08. It's wild how big files have gotten over the years, and how it's just normal.
Yeah, no, I had a 500 gigabyte SSD, and then that just became too small. Too small. So this summer, when Best Buy had a deal, I bought a 2 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, so when I built my first PC, it had a 60 gigabyte SSD. All right. Also, it looks like I only forgot 1 error.
I've been running on what, 1.5 terabytes. It's been okay.
That's still pretty good. 1.5 terabytes isn't bad, but anything under a terabyte these days is lacking, I think, especially for gaming.
Yeah.
Video games have just gotten so massive in file size. Alright, so there's the brake force set, and we're going to clear this. I know when I fill this thing, it's going to throw a fit about the effects. So let's buy one. Let's do this thing up here in, let's do blue, and gray, nope, silver. There we go, that looks right. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty mint. Here's your tire options. Let's go hook it up to a 8R, and we're gonna need a loader. Oh, just ignore that. Custom's working on the tracked version of that tractor, so that's why it looks like it's not finished, is because they're working on it separately. Set this thing up real nice. Alright, we'll go hook onto the spreader, and we're going to start doing the effect nodes.
Right, for when I did the turbo till, I had a tough time with the effect nodes because you can't really see them. It's always guesswork.
Oh boy.
Well, the turbo till was.
I'm a little worried now. I'm hoping I get this done on the stream. Oh, that was last night, Jake. Oh, I got my hands run all the way forward. I was wondering why the tractor just took off like crazy. That was, Jake, you missed it. That was last night. Alright, let's go to a field that's already been cultivated. Just let me find one here. This looks like a good spot.
15 hours on great save.
Alright, now let's buy us a nice 7R to load this thing. Just a rear fender.
I'm not sure, but I'm having nostalgia about FS19.
Could it possibly because I'm using only FS19 conversions right now?
Possibly. And I'm also playing the game.
Oh, that would be it too. Alright, there's the... Put a grill guard on. Buy a loader. Hopefully I fixed the... Ah, no, I didn't fix that version yet. I gotta fix that and send it back to them. Right, it's under animals. For those who didn't see, the MDS material bucket now has the leveler function added to it. How do you change your engine sounds? That would be in the XML here. I did it last night on the stream, but in an XML, if I just find a vehicle that has engine sounds that I have edited. It's an i3D. Here's the 7100 series from last night. All your engine sounds are controlled right here under your base configuration. You just put the sounds and point it to your file. Alright. Oh, that messed up. Obviously, in the testing, you just kind of gotta rush things here, and sometimes you end up putting your losing your loader bucket and your loader. All right, now let's get down here, and we're gonna spawn a bunch of manure in. Alright, now we need to buy this section of land here. Oh, I guess there was a bug with the MDS that I gotta fix, just for the warning there. I didn't see that there. GS. And then I want to do here, there is GS tip anywhere add manure. Is that how you use that command? No amount given. Oh boy. I get to tell it how much I want to put on the ground. Let's add 40,000 liters. Oh, that's easy. I never used that command before. Didn't even know that it worked. Alright, let's fill this thing up. So for those who didn't see the post, I added the leveler function to the bucket. Like all the default buckets, now you can just pick a pile of manure. Okay, apparently I'm going to be leveling manure. Oh yeah, there it goes. You can kind of see it getting pushed around. It works a lot better with silage, let me tell you.
Yeah, thanks for adding that. That's a nice feature right there.
That was a cool feature that Giant. Just another one of those things that Giants didn't tell anybody they added. And they fixed the particle effects too. They look kind of weird, but that's how they are in the game. The bucket also bounces if you put it too close to the ground now too. Oh, that you mean like change the actual sound files? That's a little more complex, man. I'd have to make a whole video on that as soon as I figure out how to do it myself. I can't get over how nice these transmissions are. Like, I've said it a million times, but this is amazing. Just the responsiveness, like I press the clutch in it and change direction and it just goes. It's nice. Like it starts to slow down when you press the clutch, and then you tap the brake, and while you're holding the clutch, it just stops. The VCA was a little iffy when stuff like that, I felt. The physics just weren't there. It just wasn't responsive enough. And the loader physics, everything, man, everything, guys. Like the FS22 is amazing. This manure spreader takes a lot of manure. Oh, it'd help if I was actually filling the bucket every time. Hey Jonas, how's it going, man? Like if this was FS19 with the VCA, I would have probably slammed that manure splitter across the map a few times. Tried to load it this fast. Oh, I'm good. I'm having an absolute blast. Alright, I think it's just about full. I think we're one more scoop away. I'm starting to think I didn't get my full 40,000 liters that I asked for dumped here. This thing holds 22,000. Still going. Alright, now I'm just starting to question things. Did we like miss, or is this bucket just really small? No. I'm good, man. That's good to hear, too. Hey, Tree Snapper, how's it going, man? Alright, there, that's now fully loaded. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to save the game so I can just go back to the save game instead of having to load the manure spreader every time I empty it. Oh yeah, how's Baileron? Hey Vivid, how's it going, man? Okay, so I know I need sounds in this gate, 100%. Just accidentally. There's obviously no sounds there. But what about these effects? And the AI as well. Might not get the AI tonight. Okay, we have 0 effects. Alright, let's look at this. Let's see how these work. Let's open up the XML. And let's go through the game here. Let's compare it to a similar manure spreader. I would say this thing is pretty similar. The DS, I don't even remember what it said there. We'll find it. Hey AJ, glad to have you back here, man. You've been in the last 3 streams, I think. Alright, let's see how effects work. Okay, that's a lot more fancy than I thought it'd be. Alright, so... Okay, we'll take this whole... Oh, it's part of the animation, too. Is that how it is on this? Oh, it is, okay. Hasn't changed that much. So let's work our stuff into this, and then work what we can't work. Okay, so I think this part is... Okay, that's new. Our working with is 20. And all of this is new. It looks like I just need a link node. And if that's that easy, that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts if that's all it takes. So, let's go look. Let's open this thing up in the Giant Center to see how the effects node works on the DST400, which is 0060. No. Tracks are a little bit different. I don't mess with tracks because tracks are not commonly used around me, so I don't have any interest in messing with them. That's the honest truth. I know a lot of guys like tracks on their mods, but they're just not something that's around me. So I just, I kind of mod what I see every day, right? Like if I'm interested, I'll do it. But tracks are just one of those things. It's just like, yeah, I saw my first tractor like 3 years ago and haven't saw one since. So that's kind of the deal there. Okay, so I'm just literally popping a node down right dead center here, right at the back. But for some reason, it's down under the thing, which is weird. So how does the JBS have it? I know it's got a bunch of random stuff there. The old ones were like a plane that was kind of bent. You'll see it here. It'll be a big white path thing that comes out the back. Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. So that is no longer relevant. However, I can make use of this. We're going to create an empty transform group by going up here and pressing transform group. And we're going to drag it in here at the middle mouse button. We're going to push it all the way to the top here. And then we're going to copy all these coordinates. I'm going to put these all in here. And this is the first time I've done this, guys. I'm just going on pure confidence here. And then we're going to hide that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to hide that and just move it down. Get out of the way. I'm going to save that. We'll go back and delete that later. You might still need those coordinates. So now we put this here. And then for the smoke emitter, we're going to do that because I believe the smoke emitter is still the same. I hope. Yeah, looks about right to me. And then all these animation nodes are we're just gonna pull these out, put those there. Delete that old sprayer section, I believe. But you know what? Actually, we better comment it out. We might need that later. Let's reset this thing. With GS vehicle reloads the command. Hey, Attican, that actually doesn't work for me. It pulls up the AMD panel for my graphics card. There we go. We've got some effects. I think they're a little bit high, not a little bit close. So let's push that backwards. Yeah, I would love to be able to use that. I saw that on their website. Okay, and then my particle emitter for the smoke. Here, it wants it to be a CPU mesh, which I will do for them. Alright, let's try this now. Well, it's looking better. Still got to be lower and closer now. It's got to be much, much lower. And we'll bring it in a little bit closer. I don't know what the spread pattern is like on these in real life. I wonder if there's anything else I can adjust with this. I bet you this. I bet you if I make this wider. How much wider though? Let's compare. Let's crank this up to. Let's leave this where it is. Oh. Should pay attention. I always have to stop my tractor when I alt tab, by the way. Otherwise, that happens. Come back around here. Oh, I didn't reload it. Alright, it's still got to get a little more closer, a little further down. Turn the tractor off. Hey, ONS. Somebody came to me today and asked me why Automokes won't load into FS22, and I had a good laugh at that one. And it was a serious question. That's what made me laugh even harder. I could not in my right mind respond to that person. Alright. So, get a little closer here. I'd say I got the effect in the right spot. The next step here is making it wider. So 28, so we're going almost for twice the width. Almost twice the width. Let's actually go for 52 here. And see what that does. Like I said, this is my first time messing with these effects. That make it wider? Oh, it definitely made it wider, but it also broke it. Oops. Alright, the max for there is 24. You're not allowed to turn that. Okay, hold on here. Number of rows. Fruit type nil. Yeah, okay. You're not allowed to crank it up that high. Huh. Well, that kind of sucks. We have one that goes further. Let's see here. This one, 8 meters, 8 to 15 meters, 12 meters, 10, 12, 24. Let's look at this one. Let's look at these Samsons. Hey Anthony, these do get released. I actually, last night I did a stream and released the mod almost immediately after. What was that model number on that Samsung? Flex 23. Let's see how this works. So this is allowed to go. Okay, so row length is the relevant number to change, not the row number of rows. So they cranked that up to 46. So this row length appears to be double what you're working with is, so we need to set this to 40. Just what I'm kind of thinking here. Oh yeah, still no effect though. Huh. Oh, there's the error.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
no.
hey, Jono.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I'm absolutely trying to figure. I cannot figure out how these.
Yup, I was just looking at the stream right now. I see you struggling, so I figured out that what the values you're actually tweaking, you can't tweak them unless you create your own array image. So you gotta keep the original values from the array image you're using. So let's say
Okay.
you get off another spreader, you gotta keep the same array image and value from the line of the XML.
Oh, I see that now. Okay. Not the worst thing. We'll keep. So now I put a different one on, and now we're gonna move it. I'm gonna move it. We gotta go down and back. Let's start with back. Oh, this is interesting. Keep going back. Did he, Benjamin? Oh, I'm gonna have to have a word with him. Oh, there we go. See, now there's gotta be a way to narrow it, right? Because otherwise because you see, like, the effect goes just a little bit further, right? But you say you gotta make my own array, don't I?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way. Maybe if you try to scale the actual node, maybe it'll scale down the effect. But I'm not sure. I haven't tested that out yet.
Let's try that. Let's see what these arrays look like. Alright, well that's off the table.
Yeah, they are very small images. Like, I guess that the number units and rows, number rows and row length are actually the pixels of the image.
I think
like,
you might be right.
9 by 11 or
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're right. Jonah, you're a genius.
That's what I figured out, but I don't know what is needed to make these images.
We've already got it. We just resize it. Can I open it in GIMP though? That's the fun part. Can I open it in GIMP?
And I don't know
What type it is?
what type and what settings the image needs to be.
Hey, Turbo FS. I invited him, but he said he's busy. So he told me he'd be here tomorrow. All right, so I want this to be. So your width. How does this work? The width is. Okay, go back to the game here. Width is 24 meters. So that's that there. That's that 46, right? It's almost double. So let's do. If I crank this down to 42, but I leave the height where it is, right? And if I just. Let's just for the sake of absolutely destroying this image.
Yeah, or just trying things out, because I don't know. I really don't.
Someone's gonna look back on this and just pinch the bridge of their nose while they're trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
But we're gonna.
I know. There was a guy named Kim in the North Simulation Discord.
Oh, that
he was
guy
a
was
genius.
Oh, he was, dude. He knew everything about this stuff.
I'm sad he's gone now, because I'm pretty sure he would have figured that out.
He would have already had a guide on his website about it. Okay, so it is a DXGI format 10. Thank you, GIMP, for giving me the error. Okay, which one of these is it though? Let's see. Something's got to be able to tell me what kind of DDS this is. Something will tell me. DXGI format 10. Okay, let's read up on this here. So this is straight from Windows. Or Microsoft, I should say. One of these things is going to give me a thing that I can save as. Oh, here we go. Look at this. B8G8. Just all that crap. It's got to line up with one of these. Look at the last two letters. It's an A8. But is it... I'm guessing that it's... We're just going to start saving these as something until it works. It doesn't have bitmaps as far as I understand. And we're just gonna... I'm gonna save it. We're gonna tell the game to load it. Because worst case...
Yeah, switch the roll length to... Don't forget to change the roll length to the actual number of pixels you...
Oh, yeah. I cranked that. What did I set that to? Do you remember?
42.
Yep, 42. Hold on, I gotta deal with my tractor driving across the map. I keep forgetting. I need to put a manual transmission in this tractor so I can just put it in neutral.
You said that last.
I know. I'll get around to it. You know how fast I work. As Austin Willard says, the speed of smell.
Well, as Gabe would
invalid
say,
effect. Okay.
No, as
Yeah,
Gabe would
that's
say,
what
between now and 1990, never.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So it's a DirectX 10 format. We just got to figure out which one. Let's just start saving it as all of them until we get it. That's one way to do it. Just start at the top. It could be any one of these. Just start doing it until it works. Not that one.
We're gonna need to take notes if we can figure that out.
Yeah, that's the nice
Remember
thing about
what format we gotta.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about being live on YouTube while I do this. Nope, not that one. it's got to be one of these DirectX 10 plus ones, obviously. That's what seems to be what it wants. No, not that one. Maybe we'll try these DirectX 11 ones. Just start throwing it out here. It's probably one of these ones towards the bottom, though. Did I accidentally just... no, I didn't actually click that. Okay. Oh, hey! Jono, I got it. What was it? Go back. Which one was it?
It was
The 11.
Yeah, the DirectX 11 option in Paint.net. Okay, so now here's the kicker. The image size has to be. Okay, where's Rooster? Is he around? We need to figure out. It's so 4 N means that means it's got to be divisible by 4. Is anybody familiar with what that means? I think it means it's got to be, because that's usually 2. It's got to be squared, right?
So go ahead and check the original one.
Well, the original one is 46, so it's not divisible by 4.
Yeah, it's 46 by 28. And then the other one here is, where is it?
What? I missed the part where...
24. Oh, yes, the error here is, so it gave me a new error. It says block compressed texture width or height doesn't equal 4 asterisk n. What does that mean? Let's try that. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, I bet you it's trying to show me this thing. No. It's got to be 4 to... Are there any math... Does anybody here know anything like about the way the math works in video games with this kind of stuff? Oh, wait, hold on. What is the N symbol in math? Oh boy, we better get Rooster on this. Let me send him a message.
Well, you lowered it from 46 to 42, right?
Yeah, but I didn't. But the 1 second here.
What was the other one? When it was 46, you were what?
Just 1 second.
It was 46.
What was the other? 46 by
28. But it really doesn't matter, because if you look at like disk arrow, the arrow image are like very tall by very narrow.
Okay. Okay. See, look, the number of rows. See this? This stays 28, right? On both of them.
Yep.
So what did I resize this to?
That's what I'm getting at is if we took it down by 4.
I
so
see
what
what
was
I did. I see what I did. You're right. Okay, watch this. It's not about that. The height has to stay 28.
Oh. So, yep.
So if I do this, and then I go here, save as... This is the one right here. BC6H linear unsigned DirectX 11 plus.
All right.
Still throwing the same error.
But that's what I'm saying is, if you moved it down by 4, then don't you need to move the other one down by 4, or whatever the math was? Get to that.
I get what you mean, but no, because watch. Look at these two. Look at these two spreaders. This one's 28 by 24. This one's 28 by 46.
Interesting. And is the image probably the same?
That I didn't look at.
So maybe they don't adjust the image and they only do it by rows. I wasn't paying attention for the full thing.
No,
here.
it definitely. They definitely changed the image. The images are definitely way different.
Okay, then you look at that original image and just go to the resize and see what that says it is.
Same dimensions. Here, I'll pull it up here. Hey, one architect. The reason why I would just wave that ground food pallet around until it works with super strength, and just kind of figure out where it is. See, this is this one.
And go to resize.
Yeah, see, it's 24, but 28.
Like 28. Now that's strange.
That is strange.
But
You know what I would do? I take a narrower particle system, and I put 2 to actually match the width of the working width of the Manure Sprader, instead of trying to
Oh.
just only use one. So you should look what I've done with my baler. I've actually used 5 particle system to actually make one that look good.
Oh, I get what you mean. Also, you didn't send me the baler.
Not yet.
Alright. Yeah, I get what you're saying though, Jono, about using smaller particle systems. What do you recommend? What has a really small one?
I really don't know. I'd be looking into Manure Sprader
Yeah.
and look at the
oh, right here.
working with.
What if I did 2 SLC 141s?
Oh,
but that would look awful.
Yeah.
You know. Oh wait a minute. This actually has the same working width. We've just been doing it wrong. The working width's been set wrong. We've been doing all this extra work for nothing. It actually is a 24-meter spreader. That was unnecessary work.
it wasn't. It wasn't unnecessary. We learned what image it needs to be saved by.
But we didn't learn. The sad thing is we didn't learn what it's supposed to be.
The rows.
Yeah, but.
Oh, you put who'd you say was your math genius?
Oh, Rooster.
Well, that's something he can do now.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's an engineer. He knows a thing or two about this stuff. So we'll put that there, and we're gonna put the working width back up to put it up to 24. What farm is it on, one architect? All right. I'd say that's pretty good. I think the work areas just need to be updated, to be honest. Oh yeah, on the beef farm, you just kind of, if you're trying to put it in the creep feeder, just kind of wave it around. Honestly, yeah, I'd say that's pretty close. I mean, it's just got to update the work areas. Yeah, if you're trying to put it in the creep feeder, you just kind of wave it around. I don't know. I don't have a better way to explain it. It does indeed work. I recommend using the grinder mixer, to be honest. There. There we go. That's solved. Just gotta add the sounds and fix the AI, which might not get done. No, we still got an hour and 11 minutes. Let's add some sounds to this thing. What do we got that's similar? Let's come to the store here, start buying some manure spreaders. I would honestly guess one of these Samsons would be pretty close to sounding the same. Maybe not. Maybe this one. Ah, yeah, I like this one. Let's try this. Nope, wheat should work to get you ground feed. Are you running the Maize Plus forage extension, man? Because that's having that problem is a result of, that's a common issue that causes that. Man, I wish these cars would just stay out of my lot.
Just turn traffic off.
That's too easy, Brecker.
You on the mod map or the original map? I can fix that pretty quick on the mod.
I'm on the original one.
Fair enough.
Tyson likes to work 6 times harder than he needs.
Ah, Tyson, I figured out what else you forgot on that K71 series. You forgot to adjust
Oh no, what did I forget?
maximum speed. She only goes 18 miles an hour.
Did you grab the update?
I thought I did.
I fixed that right as soon as the update was published.
I'll have to
Alright.
go back and download that. Try it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're using it right then and there, so we'll see.
Alright, let's take a look at the Stroutman thing here. No, wrong one. It's a lot of
Wait,
stuff
it does.
that's
What am I missing on these manual transmissions? I'm in 18th gear, wide open. She's only going to go 18 mile an hour, but cruise control says 26.
apparently I didn't update that.
Must be.
Double check that you have the update, but yeah, it's in the motorized config. I thought, but unless this is another
Well,
top
that's
speed.
what.
Unless I forgot
You're the
another.
guy to talk to about this stuff because I never messed with that transmission mod. So am I missing like a group up thing?
No, group up would be if it had ranges. One architect. You need all the Maze Plus mods. Um, get them all. Get the ones off my website too. Aside from that, it should work. I mean, it worked in the videos, and I've demonstrated it multiple times. Let me pull up that case here for you right now before we dig into the sounds here real quick. Got too many mods open. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's see here. Oh, right here. Right at the top, the specs, the max speed set wrong.
All right, what line were you in?
Probably the specs at the top is probably what it's reading it from, but other than that, in the transmission here, I've got it set to max forward speed set to 29 kilometers an hour.
29 though. I thought it
Kilometers an
needed to
hour.
be like 45 for.
Kilometers an hour.
No. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
look into that here once, Tyson, and you can keep going on your sound.
All right. Okay. So the way sounds work is kind of easy actually. You just find a similar vehicle, and you just adjust. You just put your Giants did all the work for us. All you gotta do is just time your animation to match theirs. So we're gonna go here to the open backdoor animation, and we're going to put these sounds in. So these are really simple. So my start time. Okay, that's even easier. That was just a straight up just put that in. Oh crap! I released the update on the gravity wagon and had an error. I just realized that. I forgot to fix that. I was so distracted. Oh, 1 second here, guys. I gotta look into that real quick. I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's where I messed up on the AI. Ah, crap. I'll fix that right now. So on the Brent wagon, I made a small error with the with it. I'm gonna fix that right now. Okay, so the Brent's updated. Let's get back to focusing on this JBS. I'll put the update out for the Brent tonight. That's what I get for just copying and pasting the AI lines. Okay, so the start time. Okay, let's try these sounds. Because does it have spreader sounds at least? I can't remember. Okay. Okay, it has spreader sounds. Error index not found, attacher joint. Oh, right, yeah. I made that same mistake just seconds ago and just fixed it.
Yo,
Hey, who's that?
it's JMF.
Oh, hey, man. I did usually I have my Discord open in my other window there.
Bastard. Austin, you in here too?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, bud?
Trying to figure out what I messed up on animations here on a grain bed.
Well, that's always fun.
Yeah, I just don't know how to name it correctly. And now my controller and everything decided to mess up.
Always fun.
Okay,
I'm
that,
gonna put it through the quick ringer and then try to figure out my animation.
that is one big, what do you call that, jack stand. I gotta fix that before I release this. Before that, okay, that one works. But on the way back, it's not fast enough. Okay. Yes, it's going to be public when it's done. Yeah, the food extension's important for that stuff, man. That's what, I figured that's what it was.
Not really.
Hey
So,
Tyson, did you ever look into what farming agency has been doing with that? I mean, I seen they had a YouTube video out. I just didn't get to watch it. Will it be long before we get some similar stuff for that?
no, I kind of watched the video, but I didn't really pay much more attention than that. The
That would be
Terra
nice.
Life stuff seems kind of cool. Okay, this is a really fast animation here. There's no time for. Let's slow it down a little bit. And I think we're gonna make this jack stand a lot slower too, or a lot smaller, because it is holding that thing up. Oh, that wasn't so ridiculous that time. That's a better sound. What do you guys think of that?
Wait, you streaming?
Yeah, this whole time.
Oh, jeez.
What would you do?
Nothing. I'm just behind the 8 ball here.
Oh, okay. Because if you said something, I didn't catch it. All right, there's our sounds.
Oh heck, what's the command to throw some fruit into the train trailer?
You gotta, the best you can do is dump it on the ground. Oh wait, no, actually, hold on. GS script command list.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I think the best you can do is just dump it on the ground. To be honest, though. Alright, so the only thing I want to do is fix the height of this, and then I just gotta do the, Mark's not from Boston. In fact, he'd probably fight you for saying that.
I'm from about an hour north of Boston, so I mean I'm not far off, but
You're not even in the same state.
no, it's definitely a different state. But
Yeah,
He'll fight you on it, trust us.
Alright, time to adjust this move support. And first of all, solve that runaway tractor. Getting better at remembering to stop the tractor.
For now.
For now.
Where the hell?
Okay, so I'm thinking that the, what's the hardest part of modding? For me, probably just doing a lot of the visual stuff. Okay, so that is one piece. That is the problem. That has to be separated. I don't think it was separated. And we won't be doing that tonight because I don't have the new Blender exporter. Tell me it's not separated. Or tell me it is separated. Oh, no. Well... could get a little half-ass here and just move the jack up a little bit. Or, actually, let's get really half-ass with this. Just,
what's the easiest part of modding?
what's the easiest?
I'd say once you get used to figuring out your errors, the XML side is the easiest because unless it throws a strange error, you could almost fix it by just the way it tells you to.
Yep.
I'd say it's making the Facebook page, but what do I know?
There's a few modders in this community that did that, just that, and that's about as far as they got with it.
Well, I mean, they were releasing other people's stuff. That counts, right?
No,
I just shared Tyson's, so.
I was talking about remember at the end of, what was it, January of this year, that we had those kids making pages saying they were going to do all this fancy stuff and had no proof. And then
it wasn't just pages, it was groups. They're making whole friggin' ass groups about it. And like, yeah, all this stuff that they were going to do. And all it was a way to get clout and to get other people's private mods.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then it didn't end well for them because, oh, I didn't mean to actually do that. They didn't end well for them because they started bragging about it in a customs group, and they got people caught on, and they're like, "Wait a minute, you didn't do that," and it didn't end well for them.
Oh, I didn't realize they gotten that far.
Oh yeah, it was hilarious. It was the final straw was they lied about making the Mandako edit of the Salford.
Yep.
Oh, we're kind of getting there.
It's all good about the accent. It's like a weird mix between Boston and Maine, and it's just a hot mess. The Maine accent's not that different than a Boston accent. It's just how much of a hick, I guess, you are. I don't know. Well, someone would probably argue that with me.
Someone sitting there just laughing at that knows what I'm doing is laughing at what I'm doing to this poor spreader.
Hacking it.
Just yeah, pretty much. Hey, if it works, it works.
A lot of people won't even know.
This is quarter ass right here.
Well, all you got to do is freeze the scale. You'll be fine. Nobody will ever find out.
Nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know. As soon as I do this, nobody knows the better.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know.
Except all the people watching the stream. All 11. I mean, shit.
Nobody's gonna know. All right, there's
They
that.
gotta know.
Let's set the AI up on this and call her done. because I don't think there's any other errors. And then I gotta go rush and get an update to my Brent Gravity Wagon out because I have released it with an error.
Can't be scared.
Oh, I'm scared, man. I've been
You're
definitely
getting
slacking
the-
in the quality lately, but I've been the goal has been just trying to get caught up. You know what I mean? We got to, like I said, my FS19 streams. I wanted us to be back where we were within 6 months, sooner if
I
possible.
think we're well on track. I think we're well on track for that. Even if you're releasing half-ass shit, it's all good, dude. It's
A lot of it is just learning what I did wrong and going back and fixing it. The more stuff I work on, the more motivated I am to learn these new things, like these effect sounds, the effect particles, all that stuff. If I don't work on different stuff, you get burnt out, right? Like, where's the excitement in just digging your face into one mod and it not working, right?
exactly.
Drives me.
That's... I can't get over these sounds, though. That's awesome. You still get errors from the Magnum. What error are you still getting, Jackson? Because mine is perfectly fine.
Make
Famous
sure it's
last
this
words.
100 and
It's
not the 7200 or the what
Yeah,
was that other one that
It's
released?
probably just the wheels. The wheels you can't fix those wheels
Maybe.
errors yet. Nobody has a solution for that yet. All right, let's figure out how AI works on this thing. Are you updating it with a text editor, or are you updating it with a Giants editor? Because sometimes you do it in the Giants editor, it deletes all of your stuff that's loaded from the base game of FS19. So you got to pull your textures before you do your what do you call that? You got to pull textures from FS19 before you ever open in Giants Editor 9, or it'll just delete them. All right. With that being said, let's figure out how AI works on a Manure Sprader. That's the JBS. I wanted this.
To touch on what you just said about the Giants editor, I usually open them at 9. Just make sure you don't save, because then you can see the errors you got, fix them before you save it, and continue opening it until you get all the error frees in Giants editor, and then you can click save.
That works too. Okay, so
Oh, you fucking jabroni.
what the?
Sorry.
Oh boy.
That wasn't the file I was supposed to save. Don't you love working out of the data folder? And you shouldn't be changing that, and you just do.
Oh,
Just
and
why
you
not?
saved over it.
Yeah.
What file you want?
What file was that? This is fill types. Fill types? No. How the hell? This thing's a liar. This isn't the one. Ah, don't mind me. I've been drinking. Water.
Yeah. Hey, I think you're allowed to talk about what you're consuming, but you're not allowed to encourage others to do it.
Oh, I would never encourage anyone to drink. You become a fucking retard like me.
God.
What, water's supposed to be good?
Yeah, that's where fish fuck.
Not the water in. Not the water in. Apparently, you don't want to drink the water in. New
This is
Hampshire?
agave water. This is agave water.
Agave. Oh no. Okay. Apparently the AI is already done on this thing. Apparently you do not update the AI on the manure spreaders. Apparently it's only on things that didn't have AI before. Because watch this. If I open this thing up, it doesn't complain about the AI. So that, I would call that done. I got to do all the stuff to get it released, but that won't be. You guys have to wait till the morning for me to do that, because I got to head out. I might do it when I get back, depending how long I'm out of the house for, but I'd call this thing done.
Gotta head out.
Yeah, out and about. Just trying to think, there's one other thing I wanted to... Oh, the hotspot. I bet you it doesn't have one of those. Yep, it's missing the hotspot. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, get that from the Stratman. At least this went a lot better than the case. Okay, apparently apparently it's not supposed to have a hotspot for a manure spreader, so if you lose it on the map, that's on you.
What? Really?
Yeah, manure spreaders and stuff like that don't have hotspots anymore. And I made the sounds a little bit louder.
Hmm.
Oh, that is much nicer. Alright, I guess that's, nope. I guess that's it, guys. That thing is error-free. Let me call it quits here, and so I can get back later tonight and get this thing released. You guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in,
Stay out of the
everybody.
agave water.
Yeah, whatever he said. And remember to hit that like button if you like this. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time.